wanted to address for my ISP project was the homelessness problem. I really wanted to focus on the homelessness problem in Utah. And to help us with this issue, I volunteered at the Gail Miller Resource Center for about 8 hours, and I helped serve food in the kitchen and helped the staff with anything they really needed. I actually really enjoyed this part and getting to meet the people living in the facility, and it was very eye opening for me. And I really loved that I was able to help out. So these pictures are kind of blurry, so sorry about that. But this is like the center I went to, and I was really happy to see like how nice it is and that it's a good outlet for those needing help. And then this is just the cafeteria that I helped out at. This was the kitchen back here, and they would like walk through the line, and it's a super nice facility, and I was really happy that people who are struggling could come here. So something else I decided to do is I made gifts for those living on the streets. So I made blankets and I wrapped socks and like hand warmers in them, along with like a cute like encouraging note that was like kind of like saying happy holidays and stuff like that. So I made 10 of these bundles, and I am going to take these bundles to Salt Lake City and hand them out to those on the streets as it gets closer to Christmas. The reason I haven't done it yet is that I want to make more since I'm aiming for the Service Scholar Award. But I also want to be able to help out more people, so I want to be able to make more bundles and then go give them out as it gets closer to Christmas. So these are just the bundles I made. I had like little hand warmers and socks and a little note just saying like you were loved, keep going, and happy holidays, stuff like that. And then this is just all the bundles together. I made 10 and I made these blankets. I like cut them and tied them together. And yeah, so some of the challenges I faced was time. That was the biggest challenge. So it was hard for me to find the time to be able to go to the shelter since it is 2 hours away from Ephraim and 45 minutes away from my hometown house. But I was also super busy with the holidays and finals, and it was really hard to find the time to be able to do what I needed to do and to be able to go to the shelter. So the way I overcame this was by writing out a plan. I literally sat down and wrote down each day what I wanted to do and how I wanted to work on this project and do my other homework. And I figured out a way to manage my time better. And once I did this, things got a lot easier, and I was able to find the time to be able to work on my project and do what I needed to get done for this project. Um, so some successes and accomplishments that have come out of this project is that I was actually able to actually physically help the homeless, and I will continue to work and help the homeless for as long as I can. I got to know the staff there and have even talked with them about maybe getting a job after the semester because I really enjoyed it and enjoyed helping out. And I was also able to learn a lot, and I was very humbled by this experience, which I consider a success. So I consider all this project a success because of what I learned and how it has helped me grow as a person. So what have I learned? I learned that there are so many great people who are homeless and just need help. Uh, so I've had a lot of prejudice is in the past where I just thought that homeless people were doing drugs and weren't trying and were just lazy, but because of this, I realized that they actually are trying and they really are making an effort. And there are a lot of good people who just need help, and that's what I really wanted to help out with. But it was really sad for me to see that there are a lot of elders that were living this shelter, and it's even hard for them to get out of that situation more than the younger generation because it's harder for them to work because they're older and they just have a harder time getting back on their feet. It was super eye opening for me to see all the different types of people who are struggling. There was so many different races, so many different ages, so many people different from different backgrounds. Like it was really eye opening to be like see that it's not just one specific group of people. I wanted to be able to help all of them, and I was glad the shelter was a place that could provide that help. Um, I realized there was this one old guy who he had jean shorts on, and they were cut up in the middle of winter, like they were cut up. And I went there one day for dinner and the next day for lunch, and I thought maybe he would change the next day. Like I didn't think that for some reason he probably doesn't have another pair of clothes, and he was wearing the same shorts, and it was really heartbreaking for me to like see that most of the people there were wearing the same exact outfit the next day. And I don't know why I didn't realize it, but most of them don't even have another pair of clothes, and it was really sad for me. So it was super eye opening. I also learned what hard work was and how to show up for people and put all my effort into helping out. When I went to the shelter, I didn't just want to like put barely any effort in. I wanted to try really hard and help them out where they needed it. I learned how to be responsible and show up on time and work my hardest. So, how my ideas about service learning has changed. I have now learned what service learning entails, and that not all of it is fun and exciting. But what matters is like I am helping out my community and I'm being involved and engaged. I also learned what it means to be responsible and be a committed member of my community. I learned how to have an open mind and be more empathetic towards those that are struggling. And it was a very different experience from only learning about service learning and actually like engaging in service work. And I learned so much about myself in service work. And I actually learned that I want to do this as a career because I loved it and I love service work and I just want to continue doing that for as long as I can. So, what will I do next? I will continue to volunteer at the homeless shelter and continue to be involved in my community. I want to also volunteer for different opportunities at the shelter. There were opportunities where you could either go every week to like hang out with the teenagers or read to the children, and it's like a 3 month commitment. And you go once a week, and I really want to do that. I will continue to make more blanket bundles and hand them out to those that really need it for the rest of the Christmas season. And I will continue to be an active and engaged member of my community. And I strive to continue to help those that are struggling and need the help. I really love this project, and I learned a lot from it, and it forever changed my life. Thank you.